Welcome to the France 24 Observers. We have a special show this week from the north of Canada, from the far north, Nunavut territory, which is home to the Inuit people. We'll be hearing from two Inuit who have taken to TikTok to tell the world about their culture.
This is a traditional heating oil pan. Got caribou or seal fat.
Inuit families in the Canadian Arctic still eat in igloos sometimes. This video was shot by our observer Lenny. He is a primary school teacher who posts on TikTok about the realities of Inuit life in the 21st century. Traditional activities like hunting and fishing continue, but Lenny and other Inuit live in houses and shop in supermarkets like the rest of us.
Our community is so remote and isolated. We don't have any roads here, so the only way that we get our food is through airplane, so that's why the prices are so high.
Canned meat, $7. Case of zero, $50.
It is one of the reasons why I keep practice hunting. Another reason why is because the food that we get out on the land is a lot healthier than what we get from the store.
Yeah.
During the winter, the biggest thing that we can really hunt is seals. The animal gives life to us, and they shouldn't be suffering in any way.
Polar bear. Just the bone. Polar bear. Yum yum. Yum yum.
We have been eating polar bear meat for thousands of years. It's part of our culture, part of our heritage. And so when we do go polar bear hunting, for example, we see about 20 to 40 new cubs, and we're only allowed to get one. The Inuit used igloos a long time ago for their home. We could sleep in the igloo in the minus 50 weather, and in the igloo there'll be, let's say, 5 to 10 degrees in the igloo. The igloo that I showed in my TikTok is just a 5-minute walk out of town. The igloo that I showed is for the community gathering to show the younger generations how Inuit used to live a long time ago. Starting in the end of May, the sun will never set. And the kids will start to be out more. They could be out all night, and the time doesn't make any difference. The Canadian government help us out too here in the Arctic, in Nunavut, so I feel a sense of pride to my country.
This is Inuit throat singing, a tradition typically performed by two women. The cultural practice was at risk of extinction after being banned for decades by colonists and missionaries. Our observer, Shannon Overlinya, is sharing the tradition on TikTok with hopes of preserving it and educating her 2.3 million followers.
It was definitely my mother who pushed me to post that, and ever since it blew up and a lot of people loved it, and that's when I continued posting cultural videos. I did receive a lot of negative comments, but I think people got used to it over time a lot more and started appreciating our culture when I explained to them, what it means to us, and try to educate people through my platforms. Not a lot of people are aware that Indigenous people still exist here today. Not a lot of people know that Canada has a dark history as well. It's not a perfect country, and there's still a lot of improvements to make, and we still need our voices to be heard.
How about when you guys slaughtered all of our huskies? Or took our children to residential schools to abuse them in all kinds of ways? Or when you told us to stop speaking our language and stop practicing our culture, like throat singing, Inuit tattoos, and all that stuff. That's not dark? That's not racist? That's okay? That was like 60 years ago. My grandparents went through all of that.
On TikTok, there's this indigenous community and we're all supporting each other from different parts of the world. So I think it's really, really, really important to use those platforms to finally speak up and encourage youth to love themselves the way they are. And so posting on social media is good to educate and to help our youth to feel included as well. Something that we didn't have before, you know?
That's it for this week. As always, you can find more reports from our observers on our website, observers.france24.com. I'll see you next time.